Good evening, everyone. I am Easy Reaper 666. Welcome to Wallaby Racing League Stream 4, round 6 and the final round of our calendar for our Tier 2 guys. So I'm your host, Easy Reaper 666, and I'm here with my co-host this evening, Duck Puncher 88. Welcome, Duck Puncher.
Good afternoon, good evening. How are we?
Very well, very well. Bit of a good one tonight. We've got 18 races, which sounds pretty exciting. 18 races for, I think this is probably only our second full qualifying for Tier 2, so really exciting. It looks dry to me. I don't know if there's going to be any rain. We are at Monza for 27 laps around Monza, Temple of Speed. It was an interesting race last night, to say the least. There was a few incidents on track and a few safety cars, but let's see how our Tier 2 guys go tonight. What do you think, Duck? How do you think it's going to go?
I think it's going to go pretty well. I mean, Tier 2 has been known to outlast and outdo Tier 1 in terms of how many people are finishing, how many safety cars there are. You know, so I think they're going to do pretty well. It's usually pretty clean racing here with these guys.
Very much so. I agree with you 100% there. I just want to also let the stream know, guys, we're not taking hot lap requests in the first qualifying. We're only going to do it in Q2 and Q3. That was an idea put forward by Potato. So, Potato, thanks for the idea today, mate. It is there to ensure that we do see the slower guys who may not necessarily make Q2 and Q3. So we get to see their hot laps as well. So we're going to try and focus a little bit more all over the shop. We're not going to do any hot laps per se in Q1. I think we're going to trial that tonight, see how it goes, and if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work.
That being said, Claps, I've got you for Thomas Island for Q2, mate.
100%, we've got that one down. So if anyone does request one, we will be trying to do them all in Q2 and Q3. Obviously don't crowd the chat too much. We want to try and keep up with them. So if we do miss it, guys, just let us know in the messages as well, and we will do our best to show them all. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're out on track now. Bring up some menus here, and we'll go start off with qualifying. So Duck, who's your tip tonight? What do you think is going to happen?
Tip tonight for P1, P2 and P3. I'm going to go P1, I'm going to go Knoxville. P2, Lev. And P3, I'm going to chuck in a random here, and I'm going to go with maybe T-Bar Down Buddy. I reckon he can do alright tonight.
Sounds good. Alright, well my tips, I think I'm going to go with Car Gamer as P1. I think he might stick it on pole tonight. He's pretty good at keeping it on the track. Like in quali, it's just the race that sort of let him down, but he did do well last week. So I'm sticking with my boy Car Gamer. For P2, I'm going to go Knoxville. And P3, I'm going to say Thomas Island. So I think we might have an Alpha Romeo out there. And close P4, I actually think Rose might do well if she can stick it on track. But she did actually just say in the chat, Doug, she's got COVID. So all the best, Rose. I hope you're okay. We all hope you're okay here at Wallaby. Stay safe. Make sure you stay well. Get better soon. So guys, back to it. Going to watch a lap with our first runner, defeated Damo. He's not first on track, but he's the one I'm sticking on at the moment, so we're going to go with him. Guys, any requests? Not hot lap requests, but any other requests in the chat, just let us know. Here we go. Defeated Damo. Let's ride on board. So defeated Damo down into the very heavy braking zone of turn 1. So you're going to talk about 340 kilometres down the straight here. Depending on the setup of the car. Damo down into second gear. Nice cornering through there. Very nice line. Nice exit. Up to 8th gear and for turn 3 this would be. So turn 3 coming up here. Goes into 8th gear on the straight. Heavy braking zone once again. He's got a bit of traffic in front. Oh no, that's a car on a hot lap, isn't it? So down into the fast corners here. Usually drop to about 5th or 4th. Oh, he's lost it. Gone around. That's defeated Damo's lap for now. Gone. He hasn't hit the wall. Very nice. Dust Till Dawn goes faster than 1:22.544. We're going to ride on board now with Fizzy, who's just finished his lap at a 1:22.415. Peter Damo's just turning his car around.
So Car Gamer is just about to start his lap now.
Thank you.
Around the
Parabolica. Little Casper, 1:24.436. Car Gamer is on the outlap, so here we go. Car Gamer. Right on board with Car Gamer now, guys. So let's see what the Car Gamer can do. This is my tip for pole position here tonight. Knoxville goes 1:21.906. Good lap from Knoxville. Very nice lap there. Car Gamer through the first chicane, looking nice and quick through there. 24 viewers, guys. Thanks for hitting the stream tonight, please make sure you hit that follow button as well. You can also head on over to your commentator streams as well, at Easy Reaper 666 and Duck Puncher 88, so DUCKPUNCHER and Easy Reaper 666, EZREAPER 666. Give us a follow as well. We do obviously stream our own races too, so please head over there too. Now just following on with the Car Gamer now. Nice cornering through there, hits the curb nicely. We've got a yellow flag in sector 2, sorry. That's speed slow traffic.
Yeah, that yellow flag has been cleared.
Very nice. Nice braking zone through there. Keeps it on track. Nice. I think it was very lucky to stay on there.
Yeah.
A bit wide. Looked pretty good though.
They set a purple sector
valid.
for the first one.
He has. The Car Gamer might go top of the pops here. Truck.
Henchman says Johnny Knoxville for the win tonight.
Johnny Knoxville for the win tonight. Henchman, thanks mate. Thanks for joining the stream as usual as well. So Car Gamer goes P3 with a 122.146. So a little bit off the pace of around Knoxville at the moment. So we might ride on board. Who else is on a hot lap there, Duck? Who have we got at the moment?
So starting their next hot lap. Yep, we've got. I was about to say we've got defeated.
We've got Rose as well.
Yeah.
Sorry, Duck. I didn't.
No, it's all good.
Defeated Damo's
I've
going
come
to
into the pits.
So it looks like Rose is readying up for a new lap, so we might stick on with Rose here.
MX Flinny is starting his lap now. We haven't actually seen MX Flinny
121 Triple Eights
before.
MX Flinny just put a hot lap in there.
He's backed out. He's backed out.
No, he's first.
Oh no, he
he's
did. Yeah, sorry, my fault.
121 Triple Eight. So great lap from MX Flinny, who I believe is one of our youngest drivers in Tier 2. So great lap there. Oh no. So Thomas Island's P3, Knoxville in P2, and Omar Rose has just gone back into the pits. So I'm going to have a look. Lev's still yet to put a try that again. Lev's still yet to put a lap in. Piastri, I believe. Is Piastri qualifying tonight, or will he be retiring?
No, Piastri is qualifying tonight.
He's qualifying.
Yeah, so we've.
Piastri is qualifying.
Yeah, so we've decided that.
Oh, Piastri's gone around.
Yeah, we decided we didn't want him down the back. We saw a few incidents with people down the back last night. If he was down the back, he can cause incidents in racing where he shouldn't be. So we thought, you know what, let's just let him qualify. If he can get up the front, then that's great. He can be in his own race. If he starts in the middle, well then, so be it.
Exactly. I think what's important to know for the viewers as well, his points won't matter anyway. He won't be earning points for the race. So even if he finishes first on track, whoever's behind him will just be promoted one position. So yeah, it should be a pretty good. Hopefully we'll see a good lap here from Piastri anyway. So he's of course representing Tier 1 tonight. So let's see how we go. So Thomas Island goes top with 121.669. So far, I've got two of my drivers in the top 3. So Thomas Island, Knoxville, is any Car Game at a rig on. Evil Blade, thanks for joining the chat, mate. Appreciate it. Duck, I did see earlier Rose has requested a lap. I'm not sure who from.
Yeah, for Q2 for War Machine. Caspar has just started his lap as well.
Great, we're just riding on board with Piastri, see how his lap goes. Yep. Oh, he gets airborne, and he's on.
Yep. Caspar coming around turn 2.
Caspar, where is he? Up above. Caspar's already set a lap, so should we ride on board with defeated Damo?
We can definitely do that, yeah.
See how defeated Damo goes.
I'll watch.
Les out on track now as well.
I'll be watching Caspar.
Yep. Guys, don't forget to hit that follow button as well. If you want to see any of our socials, ! socials. And you can join the Discord. All the information will be there. So here we go with defeated Damo, goes into P10. So great lap by defeated Damo, 123.040. Ladies and gentlemen, that's your, that is the top 13 runners at the moment. This is Q1, 8.5 minutes to go. Thomas Island currently leading, 121.669. Want to ride on board with Goffey, who goes into P11 for the end of his lap. Well done, Goffey. Sets a lap of 123.897 on 2 lap old softs. Gurko's also set a lap. He's on 124.410 in P12. So Piastri did finish his lap there. He got a 144.410. It's a bit of a slow one. Rose on an out lap. Lev is about to finish his fast lap. Rose is in front, so hopefully pulls out of the way. Super Me Potato, mate, thanks for joining. I'm assuming that is Potato from chat. So, mate, for the idea of qualifying, leaving the hot laps to Q2 and Q3, we have taken that on tonight. So we're just going to see how that goes. Car Gamer goes P1. There's my P1 with a 121.100. So 5 tenths, 5.5 tenths, 5 tenths.
Tangawang is just about to start his lap. We haven't seen that. He hasn't set a time.
4-lap old slots.
Yes.
That's a great lap from Car Gamer. That is a great lap from Car Gamer. Wow. Alright, so here we go. Tank riding on board with Tangawang. We've also got Rose on a hot lap as well, who's in front, I believe, with Tangawang. Right on board with Tangawang anyway. So in the Williams, only 2 cars yet to set a time, ladies and gentlemen. Ranging from 121 to 144. Currently leading is Car Gamer with 121.100. T-Bar down Batty sneaks into second at 121.598. You did
Here's
call
my
that on
pick,
there,
yeah.
And Thomas Island, who was also another one of mine, who I did say for P3, 121.669.
Knoxville,
So I
you're my
just
pick, so
need
get back up there, man.
Knoxville, get back in there. we both said Knoxville and P2, so we'll see what happens here.
Who were my 3? I think I said Knoxville, Lev. Lev was my other pick, wasn't he? Yeah.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
So Lev's doing all right. He's in P4 at the moment, 121.708. Pretty good. All right, so coming down into the Parabolica now for Tangawang.
Must admit, it was a very clean lap.
Run.
Nice and clean.
Looked good. It looked good. I don't know if I saw any purple though.
No.
But definitely nice through the Parabolica.
Very
there.
nice.
Set the speed up, very nice. See where he goes. Tangawang goes into P2. 121.364. Well done, Tangawang. Only 2.5 tenths off Car Game this time. So great lap there. Omar Rose has also put a lap in it in P15. 123.927. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a lap from every driver on the track. Fantastic. So no retirements as yet. Where Tangawang looks like he may be going for a second lap here. Let's just stay on board with him. 21 viewers, guys. Thanks for viewing the stream. We are on board with Tangawang here at the Temple of Speed in Monza. Waiting 5.5 minutes remaining in Q1. I'm here with Duck Puncher 88. Once again, Duck, thanks for joining me as usual.
Afternoon.
Sorry to Henchman, we did have you on the backup comms tonight, but unfortunately things changed, as they do. I'm glad to have Duck here with me anyway, so we will definitely try and have you in the comms box another time. I'm sure there'll be a time where someone can't make it, for sure. So
yeah, we also had a few more drivers in for tonight. I know that one of those drivers did have to pull out tonight because he is inundated with flooding, with all the flooding that's going on.
Both our Aston Martin drivers are
most of
the
them.
same reason.
There you
They're
go, both
friends.
of them.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, so the big shout out to them. Hopefully they're doing okay now.
Yep.
I did actually hear, I got a message earlier today from one of the lads stating, and hopefully he doesn't mind me saying this, he actually almost drowned today. So really glad he's okay. He was definitely in a bit of strife earlier. So I'm really glad he's okay. I'm not going to say who it was,
no.
but yeah, really glad he's okay, and really glad both the boys are doing all right.
Well, continue to stay safe, guys.
Yeah, continue to stay safe. We're all thinking of you. Guys, for anyone who doesn't know, Queensland currently is under pretty bad pressure with these floods, so just turn on your TV and you can see it on your TV. Oh no, that's Knoxville gone around. He's managed to keep it off the wall though. Oh, he might have just tipped the wall at the back. Sector 3 yellow, that's for Knoxville. So we've only got a few cars out on track now. War Machine down
yeah,
at
she goes P6. Setting his lap with a 121.75.
So we're going to ride on board with War Machine, who I think might be on a hot lap now there, Duck. So we'll see how he goes. Yeah, so
Claps has said, look at what he's sent you.
Okay.
Izzy Fizzy is our first one to retire from Q1.
That might have been an accident, I think, there, Duck. Don't know if that was in pit lane. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell us that.
No.
War Machines has actually invalidated his lap, so we're not going to ride on board with him anymore. Scotty Mack. Let's see how Scotty Mack goes. One of our newer drivers. So Scotty Mac, unfortunate last week. I think crashed out last week. You were pretty stoked about your position, but couldn't convert it in quali. He's invalidated though, so let's see if he goes around again. Needs to stick within those track limits. Is he fizzing? No, he is not meant to start last. We have decided that he will start wherever he decides to qualify. And if he does qualify up front, then he will be racing as he would for anyone. But his points are not counting. So if he finishes first, he will not finish first. He'll be pushed down to last essentially, and everyone behind him will go up a position. So don't stress about him on track. He will.
Just race your race.
He's a fair driver. Race your race. He'll move out of the way if he needs to. It's as simple as that. So looks like Rose has just gone off there. Went straight through turn 1. He's on an out lap. No, she's on. She's all good. Okay.
Luke Casper is starting his lap now.
On board with Scotty Mac, who gets held up by Rose. That might be. No, there was no intention involved there, but Scotty Mac was on a fast lap. Thomas Island's retired as well. Maybe that was a crash. He's sector 1. Cargame is happy with his lap. Sorry, Jack, you go.
No, you're right. I was literally going to say exactly what you said. Cargamer has retired and he's happy with his lap.
Well, I would be too on 4-lap old soft there, Doug.
Yeah, with a 1:21.1.
It's an absolute ripper lap. The other Ferrari is out on track. Scotty Mac, P13 at the moment, in the car.
Oh, little Casper has had a bit of a struggle through the second chicane there.
Looks like Kano might have had an accident too. He's also just retired, P9. Unless he's happy with his time. Hard to tell though, unfortunately. You can't see. Maybe Duck, if you check the race director, see what's happened?
Yeah, I can do that.
On Kano, Izzy Fizzy and Thomas Island.
Okay, so we have
Scotty Mac looks like he's going to go again there, Duck, so we might ride on board.
No, so everybody who has retired legitimately, not with DNFs or anything.
Alright, fantastic. Good to hear. Yeah, back on what I was saying before though, guys, back on what Duck and I were saying. Yeah, good luck to the boys up in Brisbane. Hopefully everything's alright, and tomorrow, and we'll see you back here next time we've got the race. Just let us know in the chat as well if you boys are okay. We're all thinking of you. Yeah, thanks guys.
War Machine getting out of the way.
Very nice, War Machine, well done. Scotty Mac still on his fast lap here, still valid. He is running out of fuel though, he's down to a red fuel, so he may not make the... Oh, there we go. What a shame. Scotty Mac in P13, he's not going to better that one, so let's have a look with Dust Till Dawn, who's just started a lap.
Goffey is just finishing his lap now, puts him up into P13, so he makes up one position.
So pushes Scotty Mac down one position. So War Machine is on a fast lap. No, he's not. Oh, he might. No, he's not. War Machine is done. So P12 will be the best that he'll go. And then we've got Dust Till Dawn on a flyer. So we might just follow Dust Till Dawn here. He's going a bit slower than his first lap. He's 1.5 tenths slower. So that's still he's still in a good position.
Yeah, he's still in the safe zone. So far currently we have our three drivers in the elimination zone. We've got Olmo Rose, Little Casper and Kirko all sitting in the dropout zone there.
And Olmo Rose has
she's retired, so she's out.
She's out in Q1. Unfortunate there, Rose.
War Machine has also retired in P12.
Dust Till Dawn stays
the same, yeah.
So Goffey is on another flying lap.
Goffey is the only one out on track now.
Finish off,
yeah, that's it.
Finish off Goffey's lap here. He's just run out of fuel.
Oh no. No, has he?
Just slow down a lot there. No, he's happy with his lap.
Yeah.
He's happy with his lap.
He's safe anyway. So
that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is Q1 completed. So our top in order we have. Wait for it to load. Sorry, guys. So, guys, we'll be doing driver interviews, not during qualifying. We'll do them during the race. Anyone who does pop out of the race or on our podium as well. So this is your order here, ladies and gentlemen. Your Top cars, so Car Gamer currently at 121.100. Great lap there on the 4-lap Old Sauce. Tangawang 777 in 121.364. 2.5 tenths down. T-Bar down Batty in the McLaren 121.598. Then we have Knoxville, Thomas Island, Lev, SFR Piastri, our T1 gentlemen. So both Red Bulls in 6th and 7th. 121.755 for Piastri. MX Flinny, Alpha Tauri 121.888. Kano 21 on a 121.976. Izzy Fizzy running out our top 10 at 122.052. There's your top 10. Moving into Q2 now, where we will lose 5 cars for any of you that are new to Formula 1. We'll lose another 5 cars in the qualifying session. We'll take our top 10 fastest drivers through to Q3. So,
Okay.
Duck, any changes to your order? I'm still saying Car Game and Knoxville, and then my third. I'm not changing. I still think Thomas Island.
Yeah, look, for me, it is a bit of a change because I think Car Gamer is the obvious call out. I think he's going to go P1, but I'm just going to stick with my original 3. And T-Bar down Batty, I think he can give us a bit of a surprise.
Absolutely. I think we got a couple of people on the list here that can give us a bit of surprise. To be honest, for example, MX Flinny. I didn't know he was that quick. For him to put that lap in that he did when he did was a bit of a shock to me. So. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start Q2 now.
So we have currently 2 lap requests.
Thomas Island was the first one, I believe.
Yeah, Thomas Island from Claps, and then Rose would like War. One and only War.
Great. So Thomas Island is the man in front anyway, so he's gone out on the medium tyre. So it'll be interesting to see the tyre strategy tonight, Duck. Obviously, strategy only matters when there's no safety cars, really. So,
Claps has put in a top 3 prediction, and his top 3 is Lev for P1, Car Gamer for P2, and P3 is the old War.
The old War. Is that for the race or for qualifying?
Actually, that's a good question. Claps, what is it? Race or qualifying? I'll wait for that in chat, hey? So Thomas Island is currently on his outlap.
Yep. So I'm riding on board with him. Like I said, he's on the medium tyres. So I'm going to bring up all the details. You can see there are a few medium runners there.
There's a
lot
lot
of people have come out on the mediums.
So Claps has said that's for the race. That's his call for the race.
Alright, so let's ride on board with Thomas Island and see if he can keep it on track and we get a full lap out of this one. So guys, I'll do my best to stay on board with hot laps, but I mean if they invalidate, I'll come back to them when I can.
Casper, your game has crashed. You're right to join back in, mate. You're all good. They've fixed that glitch now with the timing. So
they say. We haven't.
Well, so they say. Yeah. I mean, we had
a couple of people last night.
Henchman was dropping in and out last night. I think I dropped out as well, actually.
You did actually.
So.
That's right. We're worried that you couldn't get back in.
Yep.
So we got Rose, P1 War, P2 Thomas, and P3 Car Gamer. Rose repping War yet again. War Machine's getting all the love. So Thomas Island's looking pretty good here.
Very clean lap.
Hasn't strayed off or anything.
Coming up to a scurry. Coming up to a scurry now. He backs off a little bit there.
Very nice.
You can see he's backing a little bit slippy.
On the exit. See those medium tyres. Sometimes take MX Flinny has crashed out, I believe. So that's one out for Q1.
Henchman's prediction for race is Knoxville P1, Tangawang P2, and Scotty Mac P3.
Scotty Mac P3. P3 for Scotty Mac. So there we go. Thomas Island 122.463. And then War Machine 124.231. Scotty Mac 123.458. So we're seeing that's his lap done, ladies and gentlemen. Thomas Island stays top of the charts at the moment. Now we're going to see if we get a hot lap with War Machine if he's going for a second one. Let's have a look.
He's only at P2 and 2, so I think we can stick on him for here.
We'll see what his second time is.
Very wide.
He did go very wide through there, didn't he?
Looked like he was just drifting off into space.
He is half a second quicker this lap. Oh, he's gone way over the curb there. I'm not sure how that stayed in bounds, but he did. Might have picked up some time there, Duck. I don't know.
I think he has.
They're currently in P7, old War. He's 124.231. Clapsalas, my quali prediction is Thomas Island P1, Cargamer P2, and Lucky Tangawang in P3. Look, my Q3 prediction for quali is exactly the same as my race. I think War's gone wide. How did that stay in bounds?
Rose, you cracked me up. Rose has said War is only adding more sandbags to his car. That's why. Starting to
Howdy,
drift
mate.
wide
Welcome,
there.
mate. Welcome to the chat. Thank you very much for joining. Howdy, you got a couple of people upset, mate. You didn't pick us in your team yesterday.
Yeah, what was that?
But, hey, we won't talk about that. We won't talk about that now. We'll talk about that in private, my friend. Great job yesterday, mate.
You've got a strong team there, man.
Everything.
Very strong team.
Very much so. So, back with the race, back with the qualifying now. War Machine goes up one. No, he doesn't. He stays in P6 for the 123.835. So, Izzy Fizzy currently sitting at the top on a 121.150. Hasn't risked the mediums on that one. He's just gone straight and gone, nah, you know what? Everyone else is going to take the mediums. I'll go the soft. Which is generally what I'd do as well. I don't like going for the medium tyre. Doesn't sit well for me. So Lev looks like he's crashed out as well. So one Red Bull out in Q2, sorry. Piastri's on an outlap, so we might ride on board with Piastri now. Any other hot laps, guys?
Car around? There was a car around in the back wall there.
Not sure.
Piastri went past. No, I must be saying things. I swear I saw a car in the wall there when Piastri went past through a Scary.
I'm not sure. I didn't see it.
Rose, no, Howdy is the team principal for Williams, I believe. Yeah, Williams, yeah.
Howdy Max replied and said, we'll talk later about it, lads. Thanks, Howdy, appreciate it.
I think Howdy's got a bit of money coming his way from some drivers, by the sounds of it.
Very nice. Alright, looking at the hot lap now of SFR Piastri, who is on the medium tyres. Duck, see how he goes up here. So he's on a hot lap now, so we'll see how this fares for him. Currently leading.
Takes that beautifully.
On a
Absolutely beautifully.
121.150, and then behind him Thomas Ireland, almost a second slower at 122.125. Then we have Dust Till Dawn in 122.197. Kano, Knoxville, Scotty Mack defeated Damo, War Machine, Cargamer. 2 cars out so far, ladies and gentlemen, so only need to beat 3 cars, and that is Lev and MX Blinny. Lev has set a time though, so if he can stay in P10, he'll start in P10. Oh, he's gone a bit wide there.
Yeah, I don't know how that wasn't
I'm not
validated.
sure how that's staying in bounds.
However, that being said, I noticed that during race last night. A couple of times I took that a little bit too wide coming out, and I had to, otherwise I was going to spin, and nothing was invalidated during quali or anything like that. It was still validated. It's really strange.
So Piastri goes into P7. So henchman party after race for Howdy to explain himself. Sounds good. Moving on then, we're going to look and ride on board with Tangawang for the end of his lap, coming down into a Scari now. Nice through a Scari.
Look,
very nice through there.
Claps, I think that was a big surprise for a lot of us that you weren't picked for a team.
Yes, it was. But we let's not talk about another league here.
Look, track limits, they're definitely on. They're on strict. That's just a normal thing for this track for some reason, I've noticed. Yeah, I know that you can go wide at that track, but yeah, it's...
Tango goes into P7.
I think it's a bit of a system failure, that one, by Cody's.
The Tangawang goes into P7 there, Duck. So nice. We've got 2 McLarens on track. T-Bar down Matty goes P9 with a 122.748. And just waiting on Goffey to finish, to start a lap. He's in the pits at the moment. Hasn't put a lap time in. So only one driver yet to put a lap time in, and that is Goffey.
Izzy Fizzy, that is a...
Live, and it is a fast lap.
It is a fast lap.
Yeah, I mean, Cargamer's gone P2 and he's happy with P2, yep. So 3 lap old Sauce yet again. He's quick on those older tyres there, Duck.
He is. He's getting a bit of the
definitely a surprise here.
That honestly, I think that's my biggest surprise of quality so far.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, And like they've said in chat, he's looking good for P1 here. He is, to be honest.
He said in chat, Izzy
I
has
just
said in chat, I just
myself.
scared myself with that.
Well done, Izzy. Well done. Nice lap. Very good lap. So we had 3 retirements, or 2 crashes and 1 retirement. So back with the action now. We're going to ride on board with Goffy, who's out on an out lap. We've also got Scotty Mack on an out lap behind Goffy. And Tanguang looks like he's on another. No, he's going into the pits. So T-Bar down Batty, coming down to Parabolica. Is he on another fast lap? No, I think he's going to go into the pits here. Could be wrong. No, he's going. T-Bar down Batty goes into P8, so he makes up 1 more position. So 25 viewers, guys. Thanks for checking out the stream tonight. Really appreciate it. This is Wallaby Racing League. This is our final round for our Tier 2. We stream on 2 nights. So usually it is on a Sunday and a Monday night at 8:30 PM Australian Eastern Daylight Time. Standard Time. No, Daylight Time, that's the one.
But Goffy's just starting his lap now.
Goffy's starting his lap. Yeah, we do stream on 2 nights, a Sunday and a Monday night at 8:30 PM Australian Eastern Daylight Time. And we're about to go on a break until next week. We have our tier qualifying next weekend, which I for one am really seriously looking forward to.
Coffee.
Invalidated on turn 1. Unlucky there, Goff. Get around and go again, mate. You need to get around and go again.
Yeah.
So yeah, we are. I don't know about you, Duck, but I'm pretty excited about our qualifying.
So am I.
Qualifying
It's
should bring a.
It's very different.
It's
very different compared to what a lot of other leagues are doing in terms of how they do their tiering. I think what we're doing is a bit, out there. I think sets a bit more of a realistic time as well, actually, for that matter.
Yeah, look, it was an idea. It was an idea that I thought of a while back. That just, I don't know. It like you said, it was different. It was something that I haven't seen done like this before. Not in the way that we're planning on doing it, where we're going to stream it as well.
Yeah.
I think that's the most exciting part, is streaming it. Obviously, we're not going to be able to tell everyone the results on night 1 because we're not going to know what the current tier 2 drivers are going to be putting in on night 2. Well, War Machine's gone around and is out of qualifying. So War Machine has been knocked out in Q2. So Goffy now. About to start his lap again. But yeah, guys, make sure you tune in next weekend. Sunday.
Scotty Mack.
Sunday, 8:30 PM. P3. Well done, Scotty Mack. Sunday night, 8:30 PM Australian Eastern Daylight Time. We will kick off with our 18 current tier 1 drivers. They will all go on track 2 at a time, so we'll have everyone sitting in the pit lane. We'll be doing it in a practice lobby, so everyone will be in pit lane, and we'll call 2 cars out on track at a time. One will get halfway around the track when the other one comes out, and we will watch them put in 3 fast laps each, unless I'm mistaken there, Duck. That is correct?
Yeah, that's right. 3 laps each.
Once we have 3 fast laps, we will use their average time to work out. We'll put all find an average time with all 3 laps. Unfortunately, Goffy's just invalidated again. Needs to get around again. He's got time. Got a minute 55, so he can't get there.
Just getting out of the way.
But yeah, so
there we go.
Plan is to have everyone put in 3 fast laps. We'll use that average, and we will be able to
Scotty,
place them.
Okay.
Well, Goffy's not on a hot lap. Anyway,
No,
so it's not a big deal.
Yeah. Goffy went to go around. I think they're both just going to be confused there.
Yeah. So yeah, we're hopefully going to be able to put everyone into tiering from there. Hopefully it'll make the tiering a little bit more even. Any driver that isn't selected in the tiers, because we do now have more than 40 drivers, I believe. If we do have any, they will be as reserves for wherever they're needed, really. Wherever they're needed, really. We haven't really worked out what sort of tiering, how the reserves will work, but I mean, if they haven't qualified fast enough for Tier 1 or Tier 2, then they could reserve for both. I think that makes sense.
So, Rose, I was just thinking about this in terms of the official announcement for the tiering, when it'll be announced and all that sort of stuff. Jordan, what do you think? And Kirko, if you're listening, Goffy, if you're listening, chime in, let us know. But I was thinking of doing just another stream to announce where people have been tiered, and then also getting those people to choose their teams while we're on stream. to see if we can announce what teams are where and ready to go.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I think obviously we've seen
Obviously,
other
we'll
leagues do
fine-tune it.
Yeah, obviously we've seen other leagues do it, in particular last night. We do have a couple of weeks off anyway, so
Yeah.
If we can get those times down packed next week, like we're planning, then we can see, I guess, how that goes going forward, and we can plan a night for another stream. I think that's a great idea. I think it will. Obviously, it's not going to take long. It'll probably take maybe half an hour to go through the tiering. And then once it's done, I think it's a fantastic idea. I think you and I, Duck, might just need to work on graphics and stuff because I'm not quite there on that front yet.
That sort of thing, I think we could just hold off on. That can go into that too. Sarah can work on that. Sarah being our tech guru.
If you're listening, mate, that's you. Goffy does set a lap on 3 lap
Goes
off,
into
so
P12. Unfortunately,
so that's it,
not there.
ladies and gentlemen. I believe Piastri is on another flyer. No, he's not. 5.5 seconds down. Scotty back in the pits. Is everyone done?
That's everyone
End
done.
of Q2. Izzy Fizzy, our surprise there from Q2, stays in P1 on softs, 121.150. So P5 to P9 on the mediums. So great job from all of them.
Yeah, look, Izzy, it's sort of a draft. Thomas Island sort of a draft as well. Well, like I said, we'll be working. We are working on it a little bit. We'll be fine tuning things, but yeah. I mean, the way we've got it at the moment is that the top 10 drivers will pick the team, the car that they want to race in. Obviously, with the Tier 1 champion Andy Hannafan, he has already chosen his car. He's got an automatic right to choose what car he wants to be in, and he has...
Sorry, Duck, I'll just interrupt real quick. So just going to go through the top 9 drivers here. So Izzy Fizzy on a 121.150, Car Gamer on a 121.209, Piastri 121.230, Scotty Mack and P4 on a 121.839. Then our medium runners, Knoxville 17, 122.090, Thomas Island 122.125, Dust Till Dawn in the Haas on a 122.197, Kano 122.477, and Tangawang in P9 rounding out our top 9. 122.566. All these drivers through to Q3. Sorry, Duck, carry on.
That's right. Where was I? Oh yeah, Andy Hannafan has chosen his car already. I'm not going to say which car he's chosen because that will be announced on the night. But yeah, so the top 10 will pick the cars that they want to go to, and then the bottom 10 we're doing the car the driver goes into a barrel, into a random generator, and then they get put into the team that generator picks. So it's not exactly like a draft, but we're just going to stream it if it is sort of like that, I guess you could say.
Yeah, we're playing it here, I guess, at the moment. Like it is our first time. We'll make it better next year or the end of the next season, but we are trying to also shorten the season as well, so we can sort of align it with the release of 2022, but also give people a little bit of time to get 2022, because we know not everyone's going to be able to, maybe not afford it, but have time or whatever it may be to get the game straight away anyway. Yeah. So we're doing our best to support everyone in that regard, but obviously I would say that everyone who races in our league will eventually get 2022. But yeah, so I think the idea is that we get our top drivers in the stream next week. We get our time set next week, and then we'll go with and then, like Duck said, we'll do a stream where we can announce where people are. We want to try and make it look good though too. So it may take a week, it may take 2 weeks, but it will be announced in time for the start of the season. And we look forward to coming back for season 2 for sure.
So it's been confirmed that T-Bar Down Batty retired early, thinking he was safe, and unfortunately that strategy did not play out with him. So there goes one of my top 3. He was my wild card.
All 3 of mine are still here. So I've got Carto, Knoxville, and Thomas Island.
Rose, curious as to know which team I hate most. I'll give you one guess. One guess as to which team I hate the most.
I'll give you one guess as well, and it's the same team as Duck.
And it's not so much the team that I hate, it's just one of the drivers that I absolutely despise that makes me not like that team.
Look, I'm not a big fan of the team, though.
Yes, you are correct, Rose. It is Merkedwes. That's the one.
Merkedwes. Yeah, but for me, it's not just the driver, though. It is actually the team. It's how the team favour one driver more than another. I mean, it's. I know he is a. Is he 7-time world champion?
7-time world champion, yeah. And 8-time. And
rub that in. Not
yeah,
8. Not 8.
And 8-time constructors champion.
The henchman's saying, I'm telling, don't sleep on Scotty Mac tonight. So
Yeah.
I'm assuming what he means by that is Scotty Mac's going to be quick. So we might. Any hot lap requests back? Are there any more? Or?
No. I've been watching the stream.
So we've got one Haas, one Alpha Tauri, then we got 2 Ferraris, 2 Williams, 1 Mercedes, 1 Alfa Romeo, 1 Red Bull. What we have.
Yes.
Q3. So 9 cars. 9 minutes remaining. We're going to ride on board with Dust Till Dawn, who is on. Nope.
He's invalidated.
Invalidated. So we might chuck on with Izzy Fizzy, who's on a hot lap. Would I call the telemetry? I really hate how you have to put up with.
No, every time. Yeah.
Absolutely
Cody's
infuriating.
fix your game. Actually, don't worry about it because you're almost done.
Oh yeah, Izzy Fizzy's out. Izzy Fizzy has
That's
crashed out
a
of
real shame.
qualifying. That is a real shame.
Especially
Izzy Fizzy
after
was looking
last.
quick.
Yeah, I was
Thomas
about to
Island goes
say.
P1, 121.782. Scotty Mac P2, 121.961. Keeping up with the big boys there, Scotty Mac. Well done. Then we've got Car Gamer on a hot lap. Oh, that's a real shame for
Is he gone?
Izzy
Especially
Fizzy,
after
mate.
Q2.
29 viewers, guys, thank you for viewing the stream. Please hit that follow button if you haven't already. You can also subscribe to our channel. Every little bit helps. We definitely want to try and get this out to more people. If you do also want to have a look at joining a league and you are interested, please let us know. Reach out to the chat. Reach out to anyone in the chat. You can go to our Facebook page, it's just Wallaby Racing League on Facebook, or reach out to, or just type in !socials if it's working. You should be able to get, oh no, Car Gamer. He's managed to keep it off the wall there. I don't know how he's done that.
That was a wild ride
that was
there.
Very lucky. But yeah, so please let us know if you do want to join. We are always looking for more drivers. We're about to start our second season where we'll have a full season, as much as I guess we're willing to do at this point. I think we've decided 16 races, is that right, Doug?
Yeah,
season?
16, yeah.
We can announce that we have decided 16 races. We're not saying where they will be yet. We haven't quite
Still working all that out. Yeah.
Working all that one out. So schedule will come very soon. But anyway, still on board with Car Gamer, who didn't go fast. He's 127.446. I think he might have pulled out of that lap quite early. Dust Till Dawn goes into P3 with a 121.885. Kano currently in P2 with a 121.860. And Thomas Island still in P1 on a 121.782. Piastri's in the pits and Tangawang is on a fast lap, so we might just finish Tangawang's lap.
Yep.
Hinchman, if Rose wins Drivers' Championship next season, I say Ripper gets Lewis Hamilton 44 tattoo. No, that is not happening, Henchman. Thank you very much for the
No,
great
Henchman,
idea,
I'm actually
mate.
all for that.
Well, yeah, you guys can be all for that because it ain't going on my skin. Not happening. Tangawang goes P1, 121.570. We know Tangawang and Knoxville are both quick in the Williams, so I think, is Knoxville still our championship leader in here, or who are we looking at the moment?
Yeah, Knoxville is still our championship leader. Absolutely.
Can we get an update on the ladder for that?
Yeah, I'm going to it right now. Give me 2 minutes.
Awesome.
Probably not that long, but...
Sounds good. So 121.570, so 2/10 faster than Thomas Island. I think we might still see some evolution here, and I think we still might see some fast laps. So Dust Till Dawn has validated, so it looks like he'll be going into the pit lane. Yes, Knoxville.
Okay,
Might
so...
be cooling down here for another fast lap.
So on top of the Tier 2 championship so far, we have Knoxville with 133 points. Lev XRT closely followed with 121. I think my biggest surprise of the season, Damo, defeated Damo with 99 points in third place. Followed by Goffey with 89, then Tangawang, Car Gamer, War Machine, Kano, T-Bar Downbatty, Scotty Mac, Thomas Island, Caspar, Citrus, or Hunter Hardwidge, sorry, Lizatakoli, Izzy Fizzy, Kirko, Dusk, MX Flinny, Rose, and that's it.
Fantastic, thanks for the update. We're on board with Piastri now. He's on an out lap, so we might just stay on board with him. Rose, in answer to your question, I don't think I have won a race on the track in WRL. I'm fairly certain I was promoted to P1 due to penalties in one race. I don't know if I've won one.
I can definitely check, yep.
I don't think I have. Then again, I could have. I don't know. I know I came close.
So Easy Reaper has finished, the highest he's finished is his second position in Canada.
Second,
yeah. He's had 2 third places. Yep. In Imola and in Jeddah.
But hey, I'm still finished in P3 in the championship, so...
Yes, you are.
Kirko, what day is what? Sorry, mate.
What?
Easy, what day is it? What needs to happen for Damo to win?
It's a hard one.
For Damo to win, I think both cars in front of them would need to crash.
Yeah.
So we'd need Knoxville and...
Levex, I'd say.
And Levex, Lev, to
hasn't even finished in the top 10. He's not even in Q3, so it's a big thing for him there. Knoxville currently in
absolutely.
P5, so.
and Damo would need to come first as well. So
Rose, no, I haven't won a race. I've only had one podium, that's in Australia where I came third. I was finished second due to penalties. And then got pushed back down to third because a penalty was removed for the driver in front, which I didn't mind. He was my teammate anyway, so it didn't phase me either way.
Another thing to announce, actually, we will quickly say this: next season the penalties will be stricter. We're noticing some pretty poor driving from some drivers. In some cases, we will obviously still have our license point system. We haven't decided on what those penalties will be yet, but fair warning to everyone, we will be, like the stewards will be looking at things with a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for there, Duck?
Don't know.
Yeah, look, I just think, I think we've seen instances where penalties should be more harsh, where it doesn't affect anything, and I think we're making the right decision here by reviewing that as well.
Yeah. No, I definitely didn't win Imola. Nope. Oh no, Imola. No, definitely not. I came.
No, he crashed out.
No, I didn't crash out. Actually, no, I didn't crash out. I came 9th, I believe it was. I spun. I was right behind Jordan, right behind Easy Reaper on the final corner and
was
spun.
that 9th though? I thought we were up a bit higher than that.
No, you were. I spun and I couldn't get traction back, and everyone just went zoom, zoom, zoom. Straight past me.
What did I finish it in? I believe it was like
that
4th
was,
or 5th?
No, 2nd or 3rd, I can't remember now.
Oh, okay,
but,
one of my seconds. There you go. Yeah, there's a couple of strong tracks for me this year.
Anyway, what are you doing, mate? Getting out of the way.
A couple of strong tracks for me this year.
Yeah.
Piastri, not looking good here. His lap might be quick, but he's running out of fuel, for one. 142.840. See where he goes. He won.
Yes.
21.329.
I think I was given Bottas's car, Rose.
I think Piastri's been sandbagging the whole time, mate.
121.3.
121.329.
I mean,
so it's not our fastest lap that
I was about to say we have seen faster, but it is still a very quick lap. So
still a few cars out on track. So I'm waiting to see Knoxville, who's on a hot lap now, and may get around for another one if he needs to. Oh, he's gone wide and he spun it, and he is out.
No.
He hasn't crashed. No, but there's no way
there's
he's
no
going
time.
to.
No, you're right.
Angawang goes past. A shame there from Knoxville. So that's my P3 person, Gornsky.
He'd surely have a bit of wing damage on the back there. He hit the back wall pretty hard.
Cargamer just starting a fast lap now, so he's currently in P8. So let's ride on board with Cargamer to see if he can better that lap. Thomas Island's still yet to... Might ride on board with Thomas Island actually. He's also on a fast lap now. through the chicane. Very nice line through there. Yellow flag, sector 2. Oh, he's gone wide. Oh, no, he hasn't.
Okay.
Managed to keep that front right on the track, I think, Duck. Just enough.
I disagree. Yeah. Looked off.
Clap, sorry mate, we've decided that only the commentating team, so myself and Duck, and on Sundays, Goffy and Kirko will be doing the interviews. Sorry buddy. So an answer to that, no, unfortunately. So still on board with Thomas Island. It's pretty nice there through Ascari there, Duck.
It's
down
beautiful.
To Parabolica. I didn't actually see any times or any purple though, so I'm not sure where we're going here, but we're about to see him cross the line, and he goes...
P1.
120, into the 120s, 128.47.
That's the fastest lap we've seen so far.
That's faster than, I believe, my ATT time. So, well done, Thomas Island. Very good lap, actually. Alpha Supremacy by Rose. Teammate, right there. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's our top 3. So our top 9, sorry, Izzy Fizzy crashed out. So Thomas Island P1, SFR Piastri in P2, Tangawang in P3, Kano P4, Dust Till Dawn 120.1885 on 2-lap hold, Softs P5, Knoxville in P6, Scotty Mack P7, and the second Ferrari in P8. Cargamer had a bit of a slip up there in qualifying. Let's get Thomas Island in, if we can, for an interview for our pole sitter there, Doug. I agree, Izzy Fizzy, that is ridiculous pace there. 120, that's... Like, I'm sure you'll agree, that is a fast lap time
very quick.
For this. As I said, I'm not kidding when I say that is 1/1000th of a second faster than my TT time. So well done, Thomas Island. War Machine with the call here saying I should be able to make my way to the front. Hopefully the stupid curbs don't do me tonight. So... War Machine,
I'm just gonna
should not put things like that in chat, because if it doesn't, everyone has witnessed what you've said. So, sorry, Duck, what were you going to say?
I was just going to say, with the whole stupid curbs don't do me tonight, I think it's you that's going to do the stupid curbs. If you're driving curbs, they're there the whole time, mate. You've just got to stay off of them.
I didn't. Anyone thought that T2 would be as quick a pole as what T1 was, but there you have it. This is why we're doing our tiering. This is why it's going to work, because we are going to be able to sort this a lot better than what it currently is. Obviously, there was no intention on a Tier 2 happening at any point throughout the season. It only happened very late. Thomas Island, my friend, thank you so much for joining us. If you could just make sure your audio's included for us. I'm going to let Duck take this one now.
G'day, mate. How are we? Hello?
Thomas, can
you
you
there,
hear us?
mate?
Yeah, what's happening?
Hey.
Got
there
him,
you
he's very quiet.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. If you are able to move the mic closer to you, if you can. If not, then we'll just start. There we go. That's a bit better. Yeah, that's great. So, first off, Q3, absolutely blistering time. The only one to make it into the 120s. What do you think of that?
Yeah, felt good.
Yeah. And what about...
Surprised me.
What about,
I thought I went off track in that first Lesmo, so I...
We did too.
Yeah, we did too, man.
We absolutely thought the same thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought it was definitely off. I thought it was invalidated for sure. But you know what? It's the Cody to let you have it, so that's good. Going into the race, any strategy that you're thinking, or you're going to keep that a bit under wraps?
He's on the medium, Stuck, so that's good.
Yes.
Good pin.
Yeah, I don't know. It depends on the safety cars, I guess.
Yeah.
All going well, I might go medium hard and just see how that goes.
Yeah.
Medium hard, that's different.
Yeah, I don't know.
We had
I the race last night. How do the mediums go around here?
So the mediums went really well.
Hards aren't.
Yeah, hards were a bit of a struggle for a lot of drivers, especially trying to get grip under safety car conditions, that sort of stuff. Safety car restarts, there was a lot of issues with drivers on hards, getting a bit squirrely, but we'll still leave that to your call.
Yeah. I'll see how they're wearing into the race, I guess. If I
absolutely.
think they last through the softs, then I'll hold on.
Yeah.
So,
And what do you reckon? Do you reckon you can go back to back? You won the race last week.
Yeah, don't know.
Well,
Actually,
the safest place to be is the front into the first corner, mate. So
yeah,
if you
I
can
got
stick,
Piastri
if
up
you can keep it in front,
Fox, though, so we'll see how that
Yeah.
goes.
Yeah.
yeah, just get that good start, mate. But anyway, we'll leave you to it. But can I just ask one thing? Weather for the race, is there any rain expected? We can't see that. So.
No, there's not.
No.
Fantastic. All right, great, mate. Good luck tonight. Keep it on track. We will hopefully talk to you after the race.
Yeah.
See you, mate. Good luck.
Hey, boys. Thank you.
Thanks, Doug. Appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to go racing here at the Temple of Speed in Monza, in Italy. Thomas Island on pole position with SFR Piastri in second. Tangawang, Kano, Dust Till Dawn, P5, P6 Knoxville, P7 Scotty Mac, P8 Cargamer, P9 Izzy Fizzy, P10 Lev, XRT, then 11 T-Bar Down Batty, 12 the second McLaren, Goffey, WRL Goffey, and then you've got War Machine and P13 who was disqualified, I'm guessing for contact. Defeated Damo, then MX Flinny, P15 also disqualified for contact. P16 Oh My Rose, 97, our only female driver, so welcome again Rose. We definitely want more, so please join us. If you hear about us, join in, let us know. Little Casper in P17 and P18 Kirko, the boss man. So, Duck Puncher, here we go. I'm going to ride on board with Piastri for the start, see how we go off the start here. And your prediction's still the same? Are you still thinking the same, or have you changed up a bit?
I'm going to change it up a bit. I'm going to go with Thomas Island P1, Knoxville P2, and I'm going to go with the back row. I'm going to go with a wild card. I'm going to go with Kano.
We're away. Piastri gets a good start. No wheel spin. He's
Thomas
taken
Island tried to
P1
cover him.
well before. And Kano's also had a good start up into P2. Izzy Fizzy coming through as well.
Oh, there's a bit
Got
of
a bit of contact.
Dust Till Dawn is around and has done damage to Knoxville. So
there is definitely some contact at the back there. They're running through relatively cleanly though. There was definitely contact.
Yeah,
but
Knoxville has wing damage because he did run into the side of Knoxville when Knoxville was around at a 90-degree angle. Looking at it from where I was on my side of the stream, I think Knoxville has gone. Not Knoxville. Dust Till Dawn has gone for a bit of a late dive around the outside of turn 1. But yeah, obviously we'll see how it goes from there.
Duck, Izzy Fizzy up into P2 now. So great start from Izzy Fizzy. Kano back down to P6, so it looks like he did have a good start, but Izzy Fizzy under a bit of pressure from Thomas Island. Coming down the inside into Ascari. That's a dangerous place to go, but he's done it. He's pulled it off nicely on the medium tyres. He's stuck to the road very well there. He's 1.6 seconds behind Piastri already, so Piastri pulling away from the field. But Izzy Fizzy only 2/10 behind, and we might stick with this battle here. Right on board with right on board with Izzy Fizzy, 1.5 tenths behind. Into the braking zone. Nice exit by Thomas Island, but a very good exit also by Fizzy, who's on the wide line, so we might get a quicker exit. Sticks in the draft. Piastri with a 1:27.744. Good luck from him. Got a bit of movement at the back there. War Machine up at the P10.
Dust Till Dawn and Lev are both in the pits, getting a front wing change by the looks of it.
Oh, look at that. A move there by Cargamer on Izzy Fizzy. So
Oh, my
Cargamer
Rose.
up into P3. Rose is in the pits as well with a new wing replacement, I
And a
assume.
5-second time penalty for speeding in pit lane.
Oh,
for Rose
no,
there.
what a shame. Alright, so look at this. This is our position change. So Izzy Fizzy up 6 positions from the start. So great start from Izzy. Dust Till Dawn down 12, so that's our biggest loser so far. But Piastri still holding out in front, 1.7 in front of Thomas Island and P2 with under immense pressure from Izzy Fizzy. And then we have Cargamer in P4, Tangawang P5. Not far behind Tangawang we have T-Bar Down Batty, less than half a second. We've got a yellow flag sector 2, we have a car out. MX Flinny is out of the race. Looks like we might go to a safety car. Virtual safety car here, Duck. T-Bar Down Batty's just overtaken under virtual. Doesn't look like the game's making him give that position back.
No penalties.
Something that's looked at
no
after
penalties
the
have
race.
ensued. So, yeah, I mean it's
we can
caught on
confirm
stream,
the virtual
so.
safety car was out. It was definitely out at that point. So either way, T-Bar Down Batty is up into P5 at this stage. It may change depending on what the verdict of that was. The virtual safety car and currently 2.3 seconds in front is Piastri. So only one out so far. It's MX Flinny. So we still have 17 on the track. Bit of a rough start. T-Bar down Batty's also gone up 6 positions. So not bad. Knoxville picks up a drive-through penalty for speeding under virtual safety car. So Knoxville, one of my favourites, has just picked up a drive-through penalty there, Duck.
That's a shame. It's one of my picks as well,
It's a shame.
Knoxville, yeah. But I mean, Knoxville and Lev are both going for that championship, so it does make it a little bit more interesting with him picking up that 5-second time penalty.
Drive-through penalty.
Drive-through penalty. Sorry.
Drive-through, yeah. We've got a few penalties, actually. I might actually have a look at those because we're only at the start of the race, so let's just
We've
see
got
what
4 drive-through
We've
penalties.
4 drivers with drive-through penalties. Scotty, Matt, Knoxville, Little Casper and Kirko. So, yeah, this should be interesting. Omar Rose with 10 seconds of penalties. That's going to be a tough one to
There's a
come back
great
from.
battle between 1, 2 and 3 at the moment. Oh, Izzy Fizzy.
Gonna jump on board with Izzy Fizzy on the outside. Piastri, how did he lose that much time there? I'm not sure. He was 2.5 seconds in front.
Yeah,
so
I think it may have been the...
Izzy Fizzy gets a really good exit there. Does Piastri have damage?
Hang on. What's going on? Yeah, maybe. Izzy
Fizzy
Fizzy
on the inside, no.
is definitely looking to go for the move. He does back out, which I think was a smart move.
Smart move, yeah. We've got Thomas Island not far behind them as well. Lev sets a fastest lap on the mediums, 1:25.570. We've got a couple of battles on track at the moment.
Yeah,
We've
Car
got-
Gamer is right at the backside of Thomas Island now as well. So it looks like we've got a 4-way battle going up for 1, 2, 3 and 4 here.
This is excellent racing so far, Duck. I'm really enjoying
Me
this
too.
one. 2 of our drivers have already served their drive-throughs. We've got a yellow flag sector 1. No cars are out, so I'm not sure what that one's about.
Yellow flag's gone away. Somebody's just gone off track, I would say.
Izzy Fizzy goes a bit wide through Ascari there, the exit of Ascari.
That gives
So
Thomas
we've
Island
got-
the run on the outside of him and makes the move
Very
stick.
much. Nice, go to stick it through the inside of the Parabolica here. Izzy Fizzy, oh, there's contact, very slight contact, nothing to worry about there.
Nothing to worry about,
No
that's
damage
wheel to
done.
wheel.
Izzy Fizzy stays in front. No, Thomas Island now sitting in front, watching from Car Gamer's view.
Izzy
This is an
Fizzy's
epic
got the
battle.
run on DRS with him.
Car Gamer's got DRS on Thomas Island. He's going to make a move down the outside. Oh, this is exciting.
Oh, no!
Exciting racing.
Oh, Thomas.
Thomas Island has gone into the side of Izzy Fizzy and lost out on that one. Thomas Island down to P7. What a shame there.
Coco is
T-Bar
out
down
of the
Batty's made
race.
a move.
That's a shame.
Coco is out of the race. That's a yellow flag sector 3. Is it a safety car?
No, it's just
T-Bar down
a...
Batty has made a move. Oh no. Way off there for Car Gamer. Getting pushed around a bit by T-Bar down Batty. Look, T-Bar, you're right about this one there, Duck.
Yeah.
He's up into P3.
So
He's
Thomas
our
Island...
biggest mover.
Thomas Island has been pushed back down to P7 after that little spin, so hasn't lost too much time. I know that he can do pretty well on the mediums there, so he's only 5 seconds behind the car in front in 6, so he can make that up. We know that he's quite a quick driver.
Absolutely. So confirming that, T-Bar down Batty up 8 positions, Izzy Fizzy up 7 positions. So our second and third driver on the track at the moment, absolutely flying. We've got Izzy Fizzy still on the back of the Piastri, so we might stick with this battle for now. War Machine's just made a move on Thomas Island, so he's up into P7. You got both Mercedes in P6 and 7.
The car
Here we
gamer's
go.
got...
Izzy Fizzy on the move with Piastri down the outside into turn 1. Who's later on the brakes is going to matter here. Very nice driving from both drivers.
that is-
Nice exit there for both of them.
That was beautifully
Wow, that was
done.
fantastic
that was
driving.
so clean.
Piastri battling. He did say he wasn't going to battle too hard, but you know what? He's done amazing there. I think, hats off to both of them. They've
Yeah,
done
absolutely.
a fantastic job.
It's hard
This
to
is
give space
absolutely-
through that, through that chicane.
Oh, there's contact. Piastri's going to have to get that position back, I would say. He's definitely overtaken off the track. Not saying so, though.
No, it's not.
I think that one will need to be looked at again. I think that will need to be handed back. Izzy Fizzy might get him under DRS here anyway. Looks like, Piastri blocks him, squeezes him. Has Izzy Fizzy picked up any damage there, Duck?
No, it doesn't look like it, but Izzy Fizzy has made the move stick too. And
He
T-Bar
has.
down
You've got
Batty gets
T-Bar down
Piastri.
Batty also getting past Piastri.
Car
wow.
Gamer is right
Then
on
we've
the
got
back
Car
end.
Gamer.
This is just...
Car Gamer into the
this-
parabolic car. This
Oh.
four-way battle is intense. War Machine's out of the race. Safety car. We have a safety car. War Machine out of the race. Izzy Fizzy may pit here. He does.
He does.
Izzy Fizzy with the late call going into the pits.
I think
got
that has worked
Piastri
very well
also
for
in the
those
pits.
two, because T-Bar down Batty slowed right down. It looked like he wanted to get into the pits, but because Izzy Fizzy was right next to him, he was forced to stay out. Same with Car Gamer. Both
So
are on
far,
6-lap
four-
old medium, softs, I should say.
So far, 4 drivers in the pits. We've got Piastri, Izzy Fizzy, Thomas Island defeated Damo all in the pits.
Defeated Damo has
They're
just
the
been handed a 5-second time penalty for a severe collision
Oh, that's-
with Thomas Island. So I would say Thomas
So the
Island,
biggest winners
unfortunately.
on that one, I think, will be Piastri and Izzy Fizzy.
Absolutely.
Piastri's actually gotten back in front of Izzy Fizzy in the pit lane.
So I would
That's a real
say
shame. I think Izzy Fizzy might have been caught up by traffic there.
either traffic or
Big shame.
damage, if he did have damage.
Oh, actually, yes, he might have had damage from that incident.
But I think the two biggest losers out of this is T-Bar down Batty and Car Gamer. Sorry, hiccups. 6-lap old softs. They both wanted to pit. I could see it on stream. Both of them tried to make the move to get into the pits, but were held up by the two cars who were already in pit lane entrance.
Yeah.
They were forced to stay on track. That they're going to have to either pit now, or I think that it could be potentially harmful
Duck,
for
I'm
them.
not sure. I'm not sure though. If you started on the mediums, what tyre are they on? So T-Bar is on soft.
Well, Thomas Island's
Car
gone
Game
to
is on
softs,
soft as well.
and Thomas
Yeah, but
Island
those
started on
softs
the
aren't
mediums.
going to go to the end of the race though from here.
No, but neither will the mediums. It's a two-stop strategy.
So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking these guys out in front might still be winners out of
Yeah,
this.
Car
one
Gamer
because
goes into the pits. T-Bar down Batty stays out.
I think T-Bar down Batty might have made the right decision here, Duck. I'm going to throw it out because, like we just said, the mediums or the softs at this point probably won't last the rest of the race. So if he can stay out in front, or at least in the top 5 after the safety car for a couple of laps,
Yeah.
then pit for the softs when he needs to, or pit for the mediums when he needs to. If there's no more safety cars, he could be the clear winner out of this.
Yeah. Now that incident between Izzy Fizzy and Piastri going through that chicane where Piastri was forced to make that move off track.
Yep.
We have it in chat that's saying that Piastri was hit off the track by Izzy. So
Oh, okay, I didn't
Yeah.
see that on the stream, so that's my
yeah,
fault.
no, that's all right. I mean, look, if they've clipped it, that's great. You know, there's always stewards that can look at that after. So
Can I just say, we have a McLaren in P1 and a McLaren in P2
Goffey in P2.
currently. Goffey in P2. So so far we've lost War Machine, Kirko, and MX Flinny. Duck, let's try and get MX Flinny in for an interview if he's still around. Well, we've got the safety car, then we'll try and get Kirko in, and we'll see if we've got time to get War Machine as well before we go green. Let's try and get MX Flinny for now, see how we go.
That now, so MX Flinny, wasn't it?
Yep,
Right, yeah.
come on. Oh, my Rose back into the pits as well. Safety car in this lap, that's a quick safety car. That's alright, we'll still try and get these interviews done. See how we go. I'm going to stay on board here with Goffey. Good thing about this, they can obviously strategize here. Goffey,
Omaro's
Still,
out of
you
the
know.
session, DNF'd.
oh my Rose is, I think she's retired in pits actually, the Dutch. I did see her go into the pits.
Okay.
So, I have the feeling maybe she's just gotten a bit too sick, she just can't do it. So, Rose, as we said earlier, get better, go and get some rest.
Oh, that's a real shame
Hopefully
too,
we'll
because she was supposed to be competing in championship tournament, I think it was for volleyball, wasn't it?
I think she was meant to, and that's why she was able to race tonight.
Yeah.
Because I'm assuming because of COVID.
Yeah.
So we've got Goffey hasn't had the strongest start here on the safety car. Car Gamer certainly has. He's back up into P3. Car Gamer pit duck. He did.
He
Didn't
did, yes. He came out in
So
P3.
he's definitely
I think he's the winner.
winner in this
Oh
one, isn't
no!
Is he? Oh
T-Bar.
no! T-Bar's gone around. Goffey's still in P2. Izzy Fizzy up to P3. And Car Gamer in P1. So we got a yellow flag, sector 1. Tangawang is out of the race. So our first Williams is gone. Is that going to be a safety car? Doesn't look like it at this stage.
It's already a safety car, isn't it? Mine's saying safety car in this lap.
Well, it's definitely not the case.
No.
Yellow flag, sector 1 and 2.
And 1 and 2, now 1.
Oh, Izzy Fizzy gets a bit
Weird.
through Lesmos. So we've got Car Gamer P1, Izzy Fizzy P2, Going to ride on board with Thomas Island, who's right on the back of Piastri yet again. This has been the battle to watch the whole race
Absolutely.
so far.
And then throw in Izzy Fizzy
line
into
by
the mix,
Piastri
and it's
there.
been just amazing.
Absolutely. Izzy Fizzy catching Car Gamer at a rate of knots here. He's 5.5 tenths down, but we've got Thomas Island making a move on Piastri. Does the fake. Can he do the switch here? Stay off each other's wheels. Oh, goes well wide there. Thomas Island just a bit too wide through turn 1. He should get a good run out of Parabolica into turn
Problem
1.
is, though, Piastri has DRS open. No, he doesn't.
Yeah, well, he wouldn't have DRS. It's a safety car,
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah,
there wouldn't
good
have been
point.
DRS.
Yep, thank you.
Locked up. Oh, no. Nearly. There was a little bit of contact there, but nothing to worry about. He's backed off as well. Kano right behind them, though. Kano looking to make a move here as well. Kano making a move on Thomas Island on the outside. Coming up to the inside of the chicane. Very well done there from Kano. Up into P4. So another winner out of that safety car there. Looks like Kano has done a good job. Car Game has just been overtaken by Izzy Fizzy, who's made the move stick on the outside of the first part of the Lesmos. Great job there. Car Game is still only 3.5 tenths, 4 tenths behind.
Saying that no one can join the party because don't know why. Hang on. I've sent invites to all 3 drivers now.
Sure. Am I appearing offline maybe? Hang on.
Yes.
Let's have a quick look. I don't think I am though. Hang on. Sorry guys. My goodness.
Yeah, you are offline. Yeah.
Sorry guys, let me just fix this. No, I'm not. I'm appearing online, so I don't know why it's saying I'm anonymous.
That's weird. Because, yeah, on mine, you're not online. On my Xbox friends, you are definitely showing offline.
Let me... I'm not sure what's going on here.
That's right.
Streamed. I'll try and invite... Who am I inviting? Kirko?
Yeah, Kirko.
Alright, invite more.
So Kano has now
Right.
moved up into P3. He's made the move stick on Piastri under DRS. Piastri is only 5 tenths behind with 3 lap old mediums versus Kano's 2 lap old soft. So I think Kano's got the better tyre here. Car Gamer is still at the back of Izzy Fizzy. 3 tenths
It
behind.
might be that I've got the privacy on...
There you go. Kirko has joined.
Kirko, mate, thanks for joining. Please make sure your audio's included, mate. Obviously, a bit of a shame tonight. What's happened? What caused the incident in the race tonight?
Oh, the race. I went and served my drive-through and didn't warm back up to mediums, to be honest.
Sorry, Kirko, just interrupt real quick. Izzy Fizzy just lost the position to Car Gamer. Mate, this has been an epic battle for P1. Izzy Fizzy going again here. Izzy Fizzy going again here down into the Parabolica.
How clean has the driving been?
It's been amazing.
It's been
It's been
fantastic.
really good.
These 3 up the front, when we had, who was it up front with them before, Duck? We had Izzy
Piastri.
Fizzy, Thomas Island and Piastri,
I was
as
watching
well as Car Gamer.
And T-Bar down back.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Let's just keep swapping. Here we go again. Car Gamer on Izzy Fizzy. Another move done nicely. Down into the turn 1 Kano, late on the brakes there. Oh, hits the back of Izzy Fizzy ever so slightly. No damage done to other cars though. Izzy Fizzy with the move down here. Coco, let's try and get this interview done, mate. we need to try and get this done. But mate, yeah, what happened tonight?
Oh no, I wanted to stay out of the fight for qualifying, so I just was quite happy to stay back there. And just didn't warm up the mediums after.
Kano with the move. He's
Look at
taking
this.
both into
The
Lemos.
Mercedes.
Oh no!
no,
There's
no,
contact.
no,
Izzy Fizzy
no.
and Car Gamer have been taken out by Kano.
Izzy Fizzy is DNF'd.
Izzy Fizzy is out of the race.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh wow.
Oh
Yeah, that
my
was-
Expected.
That was all caught on stream too.
Oh, Kano, you might be in a bit of trouble for that one, mate.
Yeah.
That was a bit of a risky move down the inside. Obviously, the stewards will take a look at that after the race. That is a real shame. That is two of our quickest races being taken out there. It's a shame. 12 races remain. Kirko, let's try and get this one done now around the safety car conditions. Sorry, mate. Once again, cut you off.
I'm still getting wrapped up in what's going on.
It's been an amazing
You and me
race.
both.
There's been some great battles. I mean, geez. Got a few coming into the pits now. Kano might be serving his second year. Unbelievable.
Yeah, Yeah, Thomas Island also into the pits as well, but I think Thomas Island would be a strategy stop here. So Thomas Island maybe on for P1 here, Duck. He's
I think
he's
so.
got those softs on for a long time. Putting on those mediums now. I think I don't know, Duck. I think
This is a hard
No,
one to
he's
call. I'm not
stop.
going to lie. It's probably the hardest race to call of this season. So, this
Peter
season.
Damo also up into P2 there, Duck.
Look
So,
at all the cars in the pit lane.
Yep.
Look at them
well,
all.
you did ask earlier, Kirko, what does Damo need to do to win?
What?
He's sitting in a good spot, but he needs Lev and Knoxville, something to happen with that one. Currently, guys, we've got 28 viewers. Thank you so much for joining. We're just interviewing Kirko. Kirko, let's try and get this one done now, mate. We are under safety car, so obviously, yeah, it just wasn't your night tonight.
We'll give it another crack.
Obviously wasn't your night tonight. Tried to stay out of the way in qualifying. We got through before. What happened in the race? Can you explain that one to us?
Yeah, well, I served my drive-through, speeding under virtual safety car, and then I just come back out on the mediums, and they just went up to temperature, I don't think. And obviously accelerated on a curb, and back end wanted to go one way, and the front end wanted to go the other way. And I wanted
Yeah,
to
real
go.
shame. Curbs around.
I wanted
around
to
here
go
can be
straight.
tricky, as we've seen.
I wanted to go straight, but the car didn't want to.
Yeah, like I said, curbs around here can be tricky, but yeah, you've done it. Unfortunate, mate. Really unfortunate. It'd be good to see you up there, but not to be tonight. But mate, are you looking forward to the tier qualifying next week? How do you think that's going to go?
I'm really looking forward to this. I reckon it's going to be some really good close battles.
Yeah, absolutely. Duck Puncher did come up with an idea before. I'm not sure if you heard it on stream, but we were thinking. He was thinking that we could. Obviously, we're going to do our timings next week on stream. Maybe the following week, or maybe the week before we go racing again, we could announce the drivers in the stream.
Of course we will.
Yep, sounds good. There you go, Doug. Idea
we will.
set in stone. Sounds great. All right. Well,
We'll talk more about that later anyway.
Yeah, absolutely, we will. Thanks for joining us, Kirko. Looks like
Not
we've been
a drama.
having a bit of internet issues here, but yeah, thank you for joining us, Kirko. We'll
Not an issue.
talk to you again soon.
Thanks, mate.
And thank you just from everyone here at Wallaby Racing League, mate. Before you go, a big thank you for organising everything for this season. It's been absolutely, from my point of view, I've had an absolute blast. I'm sure Duck can back those comments
Absolutely.
up as well.
You've
we really
honestly
appreciate what you've done.
You've created a league that has become one of the biggest families that I've ever seen in terms of gaming for me. So
Big time.
you and Goffy, both of you, have just done absolutely amazing.
Next
Yeah,
season,
we
next
really
season,
appreciate
guys.
everything.
Next season, guys, she's going to be a cracker.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%, mate. We can't wait. Thank you so much yet again,
Nice.
Kirko. We really
Thanks, boys.
appreciate it. Take
Thanks,
care,
boys.
See you, mate.
mate. Bye. Great words there from Kirko. Next, you heard it there from the boss first. The next season is going to be epic. So let's make sure that is the case. Ladies and gentlemen, we're still under safety car with SFR Piastri leading the race. Defeated Damo in P2, Thomas Island P3, Lev in P4. Then we have T-Bar Down Batty in P5, Kano 21 in P6, Casper in P7, Car Gamer in P8. Then in P9 we have Knoxville, Goffy in P10, Dustil Dawn in P11, and Scotty Mack in P12. Alright, so shall we, Izzy Fizzy did put something in the chat.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get him in for an interview there, Duck, and see if he's okay. Obviously, just we'll give him a quick reminder at the start to keep a cool head. That's the main thing. We'll just ask him how he saw that play out. Kirko's trying to work out how to leave the party, I think. All right, we are green again, so we are racing again. Kirko's left the party. Here we go. Thomas Island on the move on defeated Damo on the inside of turn 1. Late on the brakes. Very nice turn there. A little bit of contact. Reminiscent of Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton.
One car wasn't on top of the other.
Nice exit though by Thomas Island and defeated Damo, both sticking very nicely through there. Izzy Fizzy has joined the party. Izzy, just before we start, mate, just make sure your audio's included, and please also just keep a cool head if you can. I know it's frustrating,
Yeah,
but for the sake of the stream, awesome, man. No worries. Well, buddy, let's hear it from you. What are your thoughts on the incident? Obviously, we've got our thoughts. You probably heard it on stream. It wasn't very good. What are your thoughts?
I don't know. I'm just like, I had best start. I had Q2 was incredible. It was 2/10
Oh,
off
mate, your
my
Q2 was
time
fantastic.
trial, and then I crashed tier 3 and I accepted that. That was fine. I was up into P2 by the second chicane.
Yep.
From P9, and I was loving life. Whatever, it was good. I had really good battles with Car Gamer and Piastri.
Yeah,
Then
the battles,
get
the battles,
Mate, the battles. Oh,
they're unreal, man.
Mate.
I
yeah, we
honestly
can't even
think that's the
explain
best
how
F1
good they
content I've seen.
Absolutely. But
It was
watching from-
fantastic.
from our
I
point of
cannot
view.
wait to see the views on this stream tonight, because just those battles alone at the beginning,
Yeah.
look, they had us going, mate. They were fantastic. You guys absolutely all clean driving up until that point. Look, from our point of view, it looked pretty clean cut. It was a move that shouldn't have been made necessarily. We will obviously, you know, if you do put in that report, we will obviously have a look at it and stuff. But it's a real shame, final round being taken out like that.
Yeah, like
What are your thoughts
I'm
on the race now?
Oh, it should be interesting. I'm a little annoyed that a Tier 1 driver's leading, but it's okay because I was keeping up with him.
Yeah, you're doing very well.
Yeah, you
I
were
don't
doing
really
fantastic,
expect
mate.
myself to be that quick, but I've done a lot of practicing for this week and surprised myself, which is lovely. Which is good. It should be good things to come. So I'm happy
No,
for the
that's great,
future.
man. You've honestly, from when we started, I think from when
Oh.
I first saw your first race
Yeah,
to now, there's been a massive improvement, and that's only
Huge.
six races.
I was.
Peter Damo's out of the race there, Doug. P7, he's just dropped down.
Yeah,
I think
saw that.
when I came in, I was about Goffy and like War Machine's pace in between those two.
Yeah.
Now I'm, I don't know, pushing top 6 of tier 2,
Yeah,
and there's some quick boys in here, so very, very quick.
absolutely. Yeah, very much so. Look, man, honestly, thank you for the battles tonight. Look, we wouldn't have had the content that we had if it wasn't for you
Oh
racing
yeah, I'll
as hard
have
as
to
what
go
you did.
back and watch them.
Very much so, man. It was fantastic. Thanks for joining us as
Thanks
well. Doug,
guys, thanks
any
for
other
a great
questions from you, mate?
first season.
No,
for you as well.
look, I think we've said it all. It's been amazingly clean racing from you. You've improved so much from the very first race we've seen you race in up until now, and all I can say is, man, is a big congratulations. It's a huge improvement. So well
Oh
done.
yeah, that alone I'm happy with, let alone
Absolutely,
the
you
rest
should
of
be.
the night.
One last thing from me, mate. How are you feeling about the tier qualifying next week? What are you thinking?
I think
Think you can pin a T1 position?
I don't know the P1's pace, but I was 3/10 off their pole in Q2, so
Yes, you were.
Absolutely.
so I think I could be in it, hopefully. But at the
Oh, look,
same
mate,
time,
from what I've
I
seen,
don't
you
want to
could
be
very
at the
much
back
be in
of
it.
tier 1 as well. If I can,
Understand? Yeah, you want to battle, right? You want to
Yeah,
make sure that
I
you
want
get
to
those
battle,
battles
and I don't want to have tough time like some people in tier 2 who struggle to keep up. I want
All right,
someone
mate. Well,
close.
thanks for joining us. Like I said, mate, really appreciate it.
Oh, anytime, guys.
we'll-
Thank you very much.
Jump back into the race now. Thomas Island making a move on Piastri. Gets the move done on the outside into turn 1. Piastri, is he going to give up on it? Yes, he is. Well done. Good driving from both drivers. That was Izzy Fizzy, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. Bit of a shame. Defeated Damo is out.
Yeah, very big shame.
That's a real shame there. So unfortunate for him. I think we've still got 11 cars on the track. Lap 18 of 27. I think our biggest winner tonight out of the pit stops has been Thomas Island, though. He's one that's picked up. I mean, Piastri's still in a good position, though. But just remembering, guys, watching the stream, Piastri won't score points tonight. So effectively, T-Bar down Batty is in P2. So we need to keep an eye on the battle here between Cargamer and Lev. Cargamer's only 8/10 behind Lev, and Lev only 9/10 or 8.5 behind T-Bar down Batty. Might actually have a look at Scotty Mack as well. He's about to make a move on Goffy. Under DRS. Wouldn't make it here. Oh, he's going to make it into... Oh, well done. What a line through there. Did you see that one, Doug?
I did, yes. It was very
That
clean.
was very, very good driving from him, but also a great realisation from Goffy that the move had been made, backing off there as well, obviously not creating any contact. So great driving from Goffy there too. Now Goffey's going to get, goes a bit squirrely there for Scotty Mack. Goffey will have DRS here. Let's have a quick look. Doesn't, outside the 1 second. Oh, there he is. Yes, he does get DRS.
Goff is going to have to make another stop. He's currently got 5 lap old soft tyres. So.
Oh, Scotty Mack's gone wide into T1. What was that? Sorry, Goffey's going to have to make a stop.
Yeah, he will have to make another stop. He's got 5 lap old soft tyres, whereas everybody else is on 5 lap old mediums, apart from Piastri on 11 lap old mediums. So Piastri is hoping for another pit stop, safety car, I should say.
Safety car, absolutely, yeah.
And then you've got 2 of the drivers right down the back on hards. You've got 3 lap old hards for Dusk Till Dawn, and Kano, Kano on 1 lap old hards. I would say he may have had a bit of damage from the incident above. So now, as it stands currently, we have Knoxville and Lev XRT, 2 of our guys who are competing for the #1 spot in Tier 2. Lev is in 4th place, Knoxville is in 6th place. The gap between them currently, as it stands, is currently in terms of the championship from last race, is 12 points. So I would say, well, actually, Knoxville is still in the lead of the championship. It's still holding strong.
Well done. Here we go. A move from Car Gamer on Lev, who's just made the move down the inside into turn 1. Makes it stick very well. Now he's going to hunt down T-Bar down Buddy. So Car Gamer looking pretty good here.
Looking strong, isn't he?
Absolutely. He should be able to finish on these mediums, I would say. 7 laps to go.
Kano has retired from the session.
Kano's out.
Kano has actually binned it. So we will
Kano
see.
is out. So is there going to be another safety car here?
I don't know. It doesn't look like there will be. Thomas Island is approaching him currently now. It looks like it happened in Ascari.
Just riding on board with Car Gamer, trying to see where the incident is. That's where the
yellow is.
There
he
he
is. Yep, he's come off at Ascari and smacked into the
on
wall
the exit
on
of
the right hand side. Yep.
Curb. Yeah. Shame there. For Kano, but I mean, I think he was in a bit of strife anyway. So.
Yeah. Now you got 2 drivers at the moment who are equal distance from the car in front. You got Car Gamer 5 tenths behind T-Bar down Batty, T-Bar down Batty 5 tenths behind SFR Piastri, and then Thomas Island again is sort of taken away with a commanding lead, or starting to anyway. This is a bit reminiscent of last week.
Absolutely. Look, it is a nice couple of battles here. Look, Thomas Island, he's could get his 2nd win in a row. So, but T-Bar down Batty's had a great race as well.
He absolutely has.
Positions from the start. So he's my driver of the day at the moment.
Yep, I would very strongly agree with that.
Piastri just takes P2 though, so he has gotten in front of T-Bar down Batty, but that's not to say that he's not going to keep fighting. Car Gamer not far behind him, but T-Bar does also have a penalty as well, so a bit of a shame there. Car Gamer's gone a bit wide through the first part of the Lesmos, into the second now. Also a little bit wide through there, using the curve nicely, pretty good. DRS though on T-Bar, who also has DRS.
Bit of a battle going on here with Lev and Car Gamer. Lev has the DRS, but still can't get the position made up on Car Gamer going into the...
See this one?
Yeah. Going up.
Too much curb. I'm not sure how he kept that.
Yeah.
I know for me, that would have put me around. We've got T-Bar making a move here on Piastri. Goffey's out of the race.
Oh, that's a shame.
Goffey, and we have a full safety car. This might be good for Piastri, who darts in the pit lane. Unfortunate for Thomas Island, who couldn't do it in time. He's been... that's a real shame for Thomas.
That's going to be soft for...
That is a real shame for Thomas.
Yes. Lev XRT is now held up as a double stack in pit lane, and you can always... Everyone knows how dangerous that is. He's also serving a 5-second penalty.
I'm just ropeable for Thomas Island here. He's raced a fantastic race, and he may just have it all taken away from him now. Because unfortunately, Piastri's still come out in P2.
Little Casper with a 5-second time penalty for speeding in pit lane.
But he does have a lapped car in front of him by the looks of it. No, he doesn't. That's Knoxville. What the heck?
No.
Okay, it just took a while to update. No, Piastri P2 still. Oh, that's a real shame for Thomas Island. He's on how many lap old mediums there, Duck?
8. 8 lap old mediums. Yeah.
Is it worth still going in for those?
I think it
spots?
is. If he can get around in time, he's got a 28-second lead to SFR Piastri in second place. If he can get around in time and make that pit stop happen, it will work for him.
He might come out in, say, P3.
No, I think P1. Because,
No, I think
because we're under safety
lane
car.
here is 28 seconds.
It is a faster stop under safety car conditions, though. Because right now, they might... Well, Thomas Island
just picked up a 5 second
speeding in
penalty,
pit lane.
speeding in pit lane.
Oh,
He's going to have to serve that now. Oh, no. Well, I might be right here, P3. Let's have a look. Let's watch his pit stop. See how this looks. So he's out of the pit box now. On track.
Yeah,
just
still
at
in
the
first
start of the
place.
straight. He's going to stay in first up.
yeah, I knew it.
Very well done from Thomas Island. That was lucky. Let's see if he can keep it on track.
Good thing
Alright,
is,
so
the good thing
safety
is
car-
for him is that he's now got a lap fresher tyres than the cars behind.
He does still have a 5 second penalty.
It does. That's the big issue.
Let's bring up those penalties now and have a quick look. So penalties, we've got 5 seconds for Thomas Island, 3 seconds for T-Bar down Batty, 3 seconds for Scotty Mack, Dustin Dawn with 5 seconds, Lev with 3 seconds, and Little Casper with 8 seconds. So the biggest winners here will be Piastri, Car Gamer, and Knoxville. Knoxville could still pick up a podium tonight.
This is going to go down to a 2-lap dash, I believe. This is very reminiscent because I believe it was lap 22 or 23 that the final crash happened, where safety car came out, and
Correct, yes.
it went back in on lap 26. Start of lap 26, the safety car went in.
Oh, there you go. So Thomas had actually passed the safety car. That's why he was able to get around the track so quick.
Yep.
So very well done there. Thanks, Rose, for letting us know. Well, only 9 finishes. So at this stage, only 2 cars on track without penalties. That's Car Gamer and Piastri. Knoxville's just picked one up, so a bit of a shame there. So Knoxville, only 3 seconds of penalties though. Mate, I could be on for this podium, but I've said the only thing that's ruining it is T-Bar down Batty and Piastri. But they've been battling pretty hard, so there could be contact there at some point. It could be anything. So let's wait and see what happens. Safety car still not in. We're going around again under safety car conditions. End of lap 24, Henchman
So
staying. I think
yeah,
you're right here.
it'll be right. Yeah, because the back car Lev has caught up to the safety train.
Everyone on softs except for Dustin Dawn, who's on 8 lap old hards. That definitely hasn't paid off, that strategy. Position change, Little Casper up 9 positions, T-Bar down Batty up 8 positions. So these are all, ladies and gentlemen, your top 9 so far, your 9 finishes. You have Thomas Island in P1, P2 SFR Piastri, P3 T-Bar down Batty, P4 Car Gamer, P5 Knoxville, P6 Scotty Mack, P7 Dustin Dawn, P8 Little Casper, and P9 Lev. Duck, let's try and get Goffy in for an interview if we can.
Yep.
After that, we might also try and get defeated Damo as well. Haven't spoken to him, so we can. Goffy's still on. He said my bad in the chat. Does that mean he's no longer online?
No, he's still on. Okay, so here we go. We're coming up to safety car in this lap.
Yep, so Thomas Island currently P1. He's going to control the pace here.
He's slowed
Piastri
right back
behind
down.
him. He's allowed to do that.
Yeah, I
though,
know,
as long as he doesn't
yeah.
speed up too much and go. He can't go then stop.
No, he's got to hold it.
Again,
He's got to
the game
maintain a
doesn't issue
constant
penalties
speed.
for that. But Piastri is generally pretty good on these restarts, so Thomas
What do you
Island
reckon?
definitely
Halfway
needs to
round
watch it
corner?
here.
I'm calling halfway round corner. He'll go. Mate, he's probably
know,
listening to the
he's
stream
gonna
and it's
be
just
there.
read me wrong.
Piastri's waiting for it as well. He's gone. Nice jump there from Thomas Island. That was good. Car Gamer picks up a 5-second penalty for a severe collision with T-Bar down Batty.
No,
That's
ruined Car
will have
Gamer.
implications. That will have implications on the final standings for sure. Car Gamer gets the move done though. T-Bar down Batty won't be happy about that one, because he's also, I believe, picked up another penalty for that. So
Yeah,
the only
looks like
car
it.
on track now is Piastri, who hasn't got a penalty. Goffy still hasn't joined at the party. I might try and invite him myself for some reason. When you invite people, it's not working. Let me just hang on a second. My son is going nuts in the background, if you can hear that.
Can't. The Car Gamer is now up in the back end of SFR Piastri. SFR Piastri gets a little bit shaky through the exit of that corner there. Car Gamer.
Car Gamer's got the run
Yeah,
under
definitely.
ERS. No DRS at this stage.
Is he
Only
gonna
3 laps to
oh,
go. Car
that is
Gamer,
a
late break. Oh, there's
silly.
contact. Piastri almost went around. Car Gamer's a bit pushy here.
Yeah, I think it was a bit too
Bit of a
extreme.
silly move. No penalties though. T-Bar down Batty may pick up here though. He's going to pick up a position. He's not going to be happy about that. Car Gamer. Oh, Car Gamer's hit T-Bar down Batty.
I don't know what he's thinking right now.
Not sure why there's no damage there. Thomas Island sets the fastest lap, 1:22.460.
He's already got
Still
almost a
race
3-second
leader.
lead, so if he can get outside
Yeah,
of this
he's
3 seconds, outside of the 5 seconds, he will keep that win. All
2 laps to go, ladies
SFR
and gentlemen.
Piastri needs.
Very exciting. Henchman, yeah, very grubby driving there. I would agree with that. Car Gamer down into P4 now, dropping further back. Looks like he may have picked up damage. He's struggling. Doesn't? Oh yes, he's lost a barge board on the side.
Who's
The
that?
left barge board is gone. Goffy's saying, sorry boys, but this is too good to watch. Wasting time. Would be wasting time to talk.
No, that's
so
all
he's
good.
not coming in for an interview. Let's try and we just might leave it there. Actually, we
Yeah.
might just leave the interviews. It is pretty exciting. This is definitely the most exciting one I've called. So Thomas Island still in P1, 3.2 seconds in front. We've got a yellow flag, sector 2. There won't be any more safety cars, so 3.5 seconds now, pulling away from Piastri.
T-Bar down Batty has the. Ooh, that's very good racing. T-Bar down Batty knew when to give up the corner.
He's got the run
He
as
does,
well under
absolutely.
ERS.
He's got him back 3
Down
second
into
time
the
penalty with multiple warnings.
Parabolica. Yep. We've got a yellow flag, sector 3. We've had another car game. He's out of the race.
Yep.
He's out of the race. P9. He's out of the race. So we've got T-Bar down Batty trying to make a move here on Piastri. He's going to have DRS.
No, he won't have DRS.
Just been
that's
enabled.
too-
Yes, it has.
Oh, yep,
Just
okay,
been
yep.
enabled.
Just saw it then. He won't have this right now though.
He doesn't
have it on the
though,
next one.
No. Love it on the final lap. Oh no, this is the final lap. On the next DRS zone. So Thomas Island currently 4 seconds in front. He needs to keep going, needs to keep pushing here. If T-Bar down Batty can get up and make this battle even closer. We've got Knoxville making a move on Scotty Mack almost. Very close. It was only 0.17 when I saw it. Backed off a bit now, so we might just jump back on board with T-Bar looking at the best battle on track so far at the moment.
Oh, he's got the better
Piastri's
run.
gone way slow in there. He's got
There
a
it
way
is.
better run. T-Bar down Batty on the inside. Fantastic move. You've got to remember though, Piastri does have a 5 second up, but doesn't have any penalties where T-Bar does. A bit of a
Thomas
shame
Island
there.
is almost outside of that 5
4.7
seconds.
This is going to be close. Let's have a quick look here. Are the penalties, is he... So Thomas Island still has the fastest lap. Still only a 5 second penalty, and
Oh, he's,
T-Bar has a 3 second penalty. He's fine.
yeah, he is. He
He's
is.
good.
He takes
But
P1.
Thomas Island is technically in and realistically in first position. Well done, Thomas Island. A fantastic drive tonight. Will he stay in P1? Let's just keep an eye on these. Thomas Island crosses the line in first position. 4.5 seconds behind is T-Bar down Batty with a 3 second penalty. Goes into P3 and SFR Piastri takes P2. But T-Bar down Batty will get P2 because, as we mentioned before, Piastri will not score points. Lev into P3. Scotty into P4. Scotty Mack finishes P4, Duck.
Yeah, well, very well done.
Henchman
Scotty
did
Mack.
call that.
Yeah, he did.
Earlier, he did say that he was going to have a good race. T-Bar down Batty, absolutely my driver of the day too, Duck. What do you think?
I agree. T-Bar down Batty came from what was it, P9? Did you say?
No, he went up 9 positions.
Oh, he went up 9
I think
positions.
Started
There you go. Sorry.
P11 or 12.
Yeah.
So very, very, very good driver. Let's try and get all our drivers in for an interview there, Duck. So we've got T-Bar down Batty. We've got do we get Piastri? We'll get him in, but we'll also get Lev as well. So we go Thomas Island, Piastri, T-Bar down Batty, and Lev. Let's get all 4 of those in.
You're going to have to do the invites, aren't you?
Will I? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. You try and invite and see if they can join.
Right. So Lev.
Rose in the chat. I'm homeless now. I spent all my money betting on War. Guys, I've got to say that was an absolute amazing race tonight. I had a blast calling this race. We've got Piastri joining the party now. Piastri, just make sure your audio's included for us, mate.
Yeah, it's all good.
Thanks, mate. T-Bar, thanks for joining, buddy. Just make sure your audio's included as well. We're going to get Thomas Island, and we're going to get Levin as well, because as we've mentioned, Piastri won't be scoring points, but mate, that doesn't take away from what you've done tonight. So we're going to interview you first. I'll let Duck take that one away shortly.
Mm-hmm.
Have we got everyone? Thomas Island, Piastri, T-Bar, and Lev. Yeah.
So
just go
going
to
to
the party
party
screen. It should be a tick box up the top that says "Please include." Yep. Sweet. Duck, I'll let you take away. Lev just left the joined the party. Good. That's everyone. Duck, I'll let you take the interview for. We'll go with Piastri first.
Yep.
P2 on the track.
So Piastri, P2 on track. No penalties. Absolutely brilliant race by you. How do you think you went?
Yeah, I'm kind of speechless. Not going to lie. You know, I was like, I'm starting from the back, and then I got the green light to qualify, and I was like, okay, let's have some fun. Let's show these tier boys what they can look forward to when they get promoted to tier 1. And I think I showed that in quali, and I'm not the quickest, but
absolutely. I think we were surprised as well with a lot of the tier 2 drivers and their race pace against you as well, for that matter. And I mean, you and Izzy Fizzy actually for a lot of the race were having some nice clean battles through. Turn 1 stands out for me. In turn 1, you and him through turn 1 and 2, I should say. Absolute side-by-side racing, not an ounce of contact between you, and then straight out, out of the exit. It was absolutely beautifully clean racing. What do you think of the battles that you had with some of the tier 2 guys?
To be fair, I think I'm throwing the tier 1 guys a bit under the bus here, but I think some of the driving standards in tier 2 are a lot better than tier 1. Like Izzy Fizzy.
We've said it in stream before. We agree.
Izzy Fizzy, he should be tier 1, like pace wise and clean. Like he's such a clean driver. The only downfall I have with him is he kind of forced me off track a little bit at one point there, but it's okay. We move. At the end of the day, it's racing. It's last round. I think I drove fairly exceptionally well, kept me pace up, made good strategy changes. The setup I used actually, I only got in quali, so I had no practice on it. So I got it and put it in. It worked.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for joining, man. We appreciate it.
Big thank you there from Izzy as well in the chat. Thanks, Piastri, for the comments. He appreciates your comments there, mate. And so do we. Mate, great season, though. That was fantastic. And you had a great season in T1 as well. So just a quick wrap-up for me. Mate, are you excited about the tier qualifying?
We'll see. I think I'm excited, but there'll be a lot of changes with tier 1 and tier 2 drivers.
There will be a lot of changes. We've absolutely seen that already. So, mate, thank you so much for joining us. Duck, I'll let you move on now to our third place finisher, which will be Lev, moving up to P3. So
no, T-Bar down Buddy. So T-Bar down Buddy moving into...
sorry, T-Bar down Buddy.
Yeah. Sorry, Lev. No, sorry. My fault. I'm just looking at what it is at the moment. Lev, how are we, man? How are we? Yep. No, because
so you are, but
like his points aren't counting.
Oh.
Yeah, because he's a T1 driver.
Okay.
So Duck, I'll let you take this one away.
Alright, so in third place, so you had a few penalties throughout the entire race, but I still think it was actually quite relatively clean racing between you and the boys up front. How do you think you went?
It was a shock from start to finish. We'll put it that way because coming in quali, I've come into just pit so I can go medium run. And
Yeah.
the car's hooked it going straight because I touched the curb and I've gone straight into a wall. So I've started on 17% old softs. And then
Starting
Yeah,
as well.
all up old
Okay.
softs,
In-
mate.
in
Maybe
the
we
middle
got
of the
all up
pack.
old softs.
yeah, in the middle of the pack, I was 70% done, and then ended up pitting, and then that last safety car, gone in to pit, and the game's put mediums
Okay.
on.
Think that,
Even though I had
chat-
soft
oh, no, there we go.
selected, I had soft selected, and they put mediums on, so that happened, and I ended up going from the back of the pack to end up getting to the front. A couple of incidents happened ahead, and I ended up squeezing through. But yeah, no. It was a decent race. Just
Yeah, it was. Look, watching it from our end, it was a very decent race. You've raced very well. I think from the standings and the way they are, it looks like you may have secured P2 in the championships, with Knoxville securing P1. That's at this stage. If there's any,
I think we might get Knox in as well, Duck.
sorry.
We might get Knox in as well after this.
Yeah. So that's without any reports going in at the moment. So as it stands, you've secured P2 in the championship. So congratulations, mate. Well driven the entire season.
thanks, boys.
Thanks, Lev. Appreciate it, mate. All right, I'll take the next one away. T-Bar down Batty, mate. Promoted to P2 after Piastri so graciously drops out of the points. Mate, congratulations. I've got to say, driver of the day on the game and my driver of the day for sure. You'll be hearing
Mine
me
too.
scream out your name a few times on stream, that's for sure. Mate, honestly, what a drive. Talk us through it. How do you think it went?
Yeah, it was good. It was actually quite a fun race. I enjoyed myself quite a lot.
It was
Strategy
the best
wise,
race to call, let me tell you that.
yeah, strategy wise, I think like we had such close packs the whole race, which was really fun. And strategy wise, it was alright until I led the out lap and then I spun on the first corner.
Yeah.
But then I got lucky. I was able to get back onto fresh mediums, and then again when there was another safety car, I think Goffey came off. I was managed to get on fresh softs. So no, a lot of battles and a lot of fun.
I do have a question about that pit stop. Did you want to pit and you were just forced to stay out on track?
What time was that?
The first
Yeah, it
safety
would have been
car.
the first safety car. There was 4 of you at the top in the front.
Battling
and then-
hard for like the last 4
Yeah,
laps.
it looked like you wanted to dive into the pits, and you were forced out to stay out on track because I believe you had Car Gamer up the side of you in pit entry.
Yeah. I do apologise to Car Gamer. I think he got sent into the turnbuckle because I'm so paranoid about getting the 5-second penalty that I'm really slowing down. And they all caught me quite quick. But no, it was planned. It was just not a gracious plan.
Yeah, no, it still worked out for you. P2, so well done.
Thank you very much.
Great job, mate. Fantastic job tonight. What are your thoughts on tier qualifying next week? You excited? You think you're gonna? Where do you think you're gonna end up? T2, T1?
Yeah, I definitely belong in T2, but it'll be fun to see how we all go.
Mate, the racing you showed us tonight, it was clean, it was fun. I have lost my voice even more than I had before we started because, like, even in the chat, everyone was so excited about today's race. It was by far the best one I've called.
Yeah,
had a ball, mate, and you've had a fantastic season as well. Can't wait to see you back wherever it may be next week anyway, in the qualifying. So we'll talk to you then anyway, mate.
No worries. Thank you very much, guys.
Cheers, mate. Appreciate it. Knoxville, just before we come to you, mate, I'm going to speak with Thomas Island, but also just make sure your audio's included as well, please, Knox. Thomas Island, mate, we said it at the start. Can he go back to back? And you have. Congratulations, my friend. P1 and the fastest lap, a 1:22.460. Mate, let's talk us through it. It was a pretty flawless race, to be honest. Let's go. You got out lucky there, didn't you? That was you're lucky you passed the safety car.
With the 5-second penalty as well, speeding in pit lane, I think you had us all on the edge of your seat there.
Yeah.
You got outside of that 5 seconds relatively quickly, and then it was lucky for the couple of the runners behind you who have penalties that secured you that P1.
And the battles, and just the sheer battles.
Absolutely.
There as well. Like, mate, like you're driving tonight. Everyone's driving tonight.
Just quickly, Thomas, have you included your audio? Okay, we're just getting people saying that you've got no audio included. That's
Not
right.
sure why that. It
That's
seems
right.
to happen when we invite people twice, so
Yeah.
I'm not sure why that's happened. Thomas, pretty much, we'll just recap what he's saying. Essentially, Thomas has said that it wasn't the cleanest race for him. He did have a spin earlier on, but he's managed with the safety cars, managed to come back into P1. He was lucky with that. He tried to get around the track as quick as he could on that last safety car, so that he could beat beat the other cars around and get back out into P1, which he did. Pushed it as hard as he could to get out of the 5 seconds, and he's done that. So wrapping that up, I guess people can't hear you anyway. So Thomas Ireland, mate, congratulations on a fantastic win. A big shame that you weren't further up on the leaderboard at the end of the season, but I expect to see you up on whatever leaderboard it is next season, that's for sure. Good luck, man. We will move on to our championship winner at this stage, obviously, barring any penalties, if there are any. Knoxville, mate, P6 today, but P1 in the championship, mate, taking out the inaugural Tier 2 championship. Shortened one, obviously only 6 races, but congratulations, my friend. Big congratulations from all of us at Wallaby Racing League on the championship. That also means you get to pick a track that you want to race at the next race, the next season, which is exciting. And
also get to pick your
how
car.
do you feel? You get to pick your car as well. You get a free choice of car for the next season too. So, how do you feel, my friend?
Yeah, look, it was great. It was a hell of a race. It was a complete mess on my behalf. Just speeding under like delta pace, not realizing, just not catching the safety car queue because I was trying to save tires. It was the best. Me and Car Gamer had a bit of a coming together at the end there. He had a busted wing, I had a busted wing, and we all just sort of went into it. But that's all right. Nothing, no harm, no foul there between us. We've messaged about it. But yeah, no, it was a great season so far. Stoked they get to pick a track because it's definitely going to be Austria, and I'll probably stick with Williams as well.
No, well done, man. That's
Yeah,
great.
Nice, man.
Also, just really quickly, wanted to give a big shout out to the guys over at Rapid Racing League for subscribing for their first Tier 1 subscription in Wallaby Racing League's stream. So well done.
Yeah, appreciate that, lads. Thank you. Now back to you there at Knoxville, mate. From my point of view, mate. I can definitely see you driving in possibly in Tier 1 next season. Do you think you can push the Tier 1 boys, or where do you think you're going to end up in the Tier qualifying next week?
Probably not Tier 1. Qualifying's never really been my strong suit. Even in the kart racing that I do, I always seem to never be on the pace. It's where racing is definitely where I'm improved more, just on the track. But yeah, qualifying I've always struggled with, just lines and whatnot. So hey, I might be at the back of Tier 1 or wherever I finish up. So.
Well, big congratulations from all of us here at Wallaby Racing League, as we mentioned. Congratulations on taking that championship, and we hope to see you again next season, and we'll see you next week on track for our tier qualifying.
Sounds good, and thanks boys, thanks for everything, it's been a great season.
No, not a problem, mate. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Congrats, mate. Bye.
Thanks.
Duck Puncher, that brings us to the end of our stream tonight and the end of the night, so a big thank you to you for joining me tonight. That you can follow Duck Puncher on Twitch at DuckPuncher88, DuckPuncher88, and myself on Twitch as well, Easy Reaper 666, so EZREAPER 666 on Twitch. Thank you so much for joining me, Duck. Any last words from you?
No, thanks for a great season. 6 races around all these tracks with the Tier 2 guys, racing nice and clean, but I think it's been absolutely fantastic, so thank you, guys.
Thank you to everyone who's joined us throughout the season, and once again, guys, we will be back next Sunday night. You'll have your commentators, myself, DuckPuncher88, and as well as Coco will be joining us in the comms box for our tier qualifying next week. So should be really exciting. Can't wait to get that out of the way and start our second season here at Wallaby Racing League. Congratulations to all of our winners. Once again, Andy Hannafan and Knoxville for taking out their respective championships. Duck Puncher, thank you so much for joining me yet again. Good night.